guys. Zapp Talk is back.
Back to school edition. Welcome to school, nerds.
Hope you guys had a good Labor Day weekend. It's a busy week this week. I mean, it's like, holy this week is huge.
Corey.
I'm sorry, I had to do it because...
Corey, it's supposed to be back to school time. And
I know,
one thing...
but all these books... There's too many books this week. Like, this is like a month's worth of books in 1 week. It's too much. I don't know how people afford it. I don't. I really don't.
In this economy?
DC, of course, is doing Villains Month with all the 3D covers. There's also standard covers to these books. You know, there's like the Joker or Darkseid for like, you know, Batman 23.1 and whatnot.
You're going through everybody.
Which is cool. But the problem is the 3D cover is going to be very allocated, so they're going to be hard to find. But if you just want to read the book, there is standard editions available. But there's like so many books. Plus, you got Forever Evil #1 hits. So it's like, bam, like...
And that's not a small book.
No,
what they're saying in the beginning, they're like, the Justice League is dead. Everybody is dead. Evil is the best, and
villains are taking over, and they're gonna kick the out of Nightwing. They're not gonna kill him, but they're gonna do something to him because Nightwing is gonna get his ass kicked.
They're gonna kick the shoot out of Nightwing, and they're gonna probably hurt his bum.
Listen, Nightwing is not dying, but I'm telling you, it's gonna come close to it. So Nightwing is gonna get pretty messed up. So between Forever Evil and all the Villains Month books, DC is going to be the king of the month.
They're going to be hopping off the page,
yes.
Literally.
Villains,
3D.
Forever Evil's got like 7 different covers. The main cover is kind of cool. It's a David Finch cover. Of course, it's written by Jeff Johns. The Villains Month stuff is written by different people and different books. They're all one-shots with all different villains.
Covers are really cool. If you look up previews online, they have some GIFs where it just kind of like rocks back and forth. Cool. I mean, that's cool, but just wait till you see them in person. Pretty neat.
It's going to blow your mind.
Yeah, your mind is going to be blown.
Holy they're going to be blown. I'm sorry, I can't.
Willikers, guys. This is going to be quite the book.
Infinity #2 kicks off with Marvel. I'm surprised with being Marvel, who usually takes forever to get books out. Infinity #1 only came out like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. But so it's moving along fast. I'm not really sure what's going on with it yet because they really haven't told you. It's like kind of messy right now. It's just Thanos.
Some cool characters are really setting the field, putting all of their pieces at play.
Yeah, Thanos Rising #5 finally came out last week to finish up the prequels.
Yeah. So
Infinity's going to be moving along pretty good. So September is going to be a big month for everything.
Who cares about that? Because Superior 17's finally here.
Mine, as well as everybody else has been waiting for this. Superior Spider-Man #17 comes out, and of course, as the return of
Peter Parker. Just kidding. See? Everybody's like, oh my god, that's going to be like on TMZ that we said that. That's such a big deal. No, it's Spider-Man 2099.
Yes, he's back.
Miguel O'Hara,
which is, I hope he's around for good because he's got one of the coolest costumes, one of the coolest characters from the 90s. Also, there's an awesome J.G. Jones cover. It's a variant cover. It's one of my favorite covers of the year. It's gorgeous. I think it's a 1 in 50 cover. It's a little pricey, but it's awesome if you get a chance to look at it.
They're also teasing an Osborn you haven't seen in a while is showing up.
This book is moving along really good. So it's a hit. Superior Spider-Man, as much as people hated it and loved it, it sells like crazy. So get used to it. So
I love it.
Spidey 2099 is back, and hopefully for good.
And I know you really, really like Supermans and the Batmans. But He-Man's is coming to the DC universe.
The He-Man versus the DC universe #1 kicks off. I think it's a 6-issue series written by Keith Giffen.
The Masters of the Universe have found a new universe.
It's kind of cool. Skeletor is defeated by He-Man like he always is because he keeps on getting his ass kicked by him.
He's a skeleton. He's a burly man.
So he goes to another realm to kind of recover and heal, and he picks Earth.
And do they make him wear clothes there?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. So apparently he put up a team together over there, so He-Man and whatnot are going to find him, and the DC heroes aren't too happy with them being there, so there's a big fight. I'm sure at the end they're all going to get together and take over and fight Skeletor, but it's kind of cool that Skeletor's kind of hiding on Earth to kind of recover. So it's going to be interesting. So, and I, being a child of the 80s, I love He-Man. Dave has no idea what He-Man is. He just likes to
know what he is. He's a naked, rippling man who likes to fight stuff in a little fur bikini. That's 100% that.
What a bikini! He doesn't have a top, so it's just like a fur.
It's a bottom. It's a bikini bottom. Would you wear a two-piece?
It's like a furry Speedo. Like a furry Speedo.
Furry Speedo. Okay, that makes it way better. So going along with that, You'll never guess what's coming out. Star Wars.
This
But
is
the
cool.
original
The
Star
Lucas
Wars.
Drafts book. What Dark Horse is doing is they're taking the original drafts that was written by Lucas, and they're kind of putting it into its own universe. It's like an own little series, like of how Star Wars could have looked like. I know it's like everything's weird. What's the guy? The
I'm
main
excited
guy?
because they went with the Macquarie art. So the original concept art for those scripts. So it's all about Anakin Starkiller
Yeah, Starkiller. Yeah.
and the other Jedi who is Luke Skywalker, who's a Jedi. I don't know. I think Anakin's. They're kind of different characters.
What's
Han Solo is
like a
he's like
alien,
a
right?
green alien. Chewbacca kind of looks like a Dracula.
It's cool.
It looks really cool.
Yeah,
though.
and it's neat because you just read it for what it is. Obviously, this is just rough draft, but it's kind of cool because it makes you think of how like the series would have been. It might not have been good. You know, you don't know. It's kind of neat how they like the little things that were altered change everything.
And you know how like fans and stuff they're like, this isn't what I liked. Well, this is the original. So it'd be great because people say what he's done to Star Wars post is like a travesty and people get angry. Let's see what he did pre. See how you guys feel about it. I'm gonna read it. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
it's called Star Wars Lucas Drafts. Very cool concept, cool idea. We'll see how it goes. Dark Horse always did a good job with Star Wars, so I'm excited about it. From Avatar.
Our good buddies at Avatar.
Who obviously put out the books like Cross and whatnot. Jonathan Hickman, who writes everything from Infinity to Fantastic Four to Geese of West to all this stuff. And he's doing Avengers now, obviously. He has a book called God is Dead. It's coming out by Avatar, so it's on Image, which I'm surprised at, but it's Avatar who's kind of trying to get onto the Image
They
thing.
get a little more leniency.
Well,
I'd say.
Avatar's getting bigger and bigger. I mean, they're starting to expand, which is cool.
You can put whatever you want in those books.
Yeah, oh, literally, you can put whatever you want in those books because there's no.
If you're impressionable, I may stay away from those. But God is Dead is all the gods have returned to Earth, and they're like, "What did you do?" And they're like, "Well, I'm taking this, you're taking that." So all the different religions, everyone, they're taking their space back, and of course, being the rough-headed people we are, we don't like that, so we're gonna fight gods.
Sounds interesting. Sounds fun.
Which is funny because Corey and I are basically gods, so bring it on.
Gods among men.
Gods among men, gods of the comic shop.
And to finish it off, Marvel's got X-Men Battle of the Atom #1. It's a 2-issue series, which has to do with the all-new X-Men and the time traveling and messiness that is all the X-Men books combined. So
Future
happens here?
X-Men come to see the old X-Men that are hanging out with the current X-Men, and then they're like, this cannot happen. You guys need to get out of here. Everybody back to your own time. This is very messy.
we'll see what happens.
We're going to battle
Kind of
some
under the
atoms.
radar, but it might be one of those books that has a major effect in the X-Men universe.
What if it's Adam Strange, and they've just been like, it's like a big pun, and it's a crossover.
That'd be kind of cool.
Battle of the Atom.
Why not? A lot of other books, like I said, we couldn't name them all off because the week is huge. There's a couple that missed the list because, damn DC and their fucking villains month and all this
Bring
other
your
shit.
purses.
So, all right, you can see us at Zapp Comics, Wayne, New Jersey. We're online. Dave's here. I'm here. Tom's in college. Good luck at NYU, buddy. We got
Yeah.
Patrick.
Don't mess up.
Be nice to Patrick, the new kid. Awesome guy. He's here almost every day. So, and obviously Don's here. Ben, we're all here.
E.T.'s here.
ET's up there.
If that's an Easter egg. If you come into the store, you'll know exactly what we're talking about.
So we'll see you guys at the store. Bye, guys.
You don't make any sense. You're an enigma, Corey Brown.